Sara Bernhardt. The name alone evokes an era of glamour, drama, and unparalleled stage presence. She was not just an actress, she was a phenomenon, a force of nature that swept through the world of theatre and left an indelible mark on the arts. Born in 1844, she rose from humble beginnings to become a global icon. Her early life was marked by struggle and determination. Raised in a modest household, she faced numerous challenges but never let them deter her from pursuing her dreams. Bernhardt captivated audiences worldwide with her electrifying performances and undeniable talent. Her ability to convey deep emotion and bring characters to life was unparalleled. She performed in some of the most prestigious theatres around the world, from Paris to New York, leaving audiences spellbound. But Sara Bernhardt was more than just a talented actress. She was a pioneer, a rule breaker, and a woman who defied the constraints of her time. In an era when women were often relegated to the background, she stepped into the spotlight and claimed it as her own. She embraced her individuality, challenged societal norms, and became a symbol of female empowerment in a male-dominated world. Her bold choices in both her personal and professional life set her apart from her contemporaries. Her influence extended far beyond the stage. She was a trendsetter, a fashion icon, and her flamboyant personality captivated the public imagination. Her unique sense of style and her willingness to push boundaries made her a beloved figure in the eyes of many. Sara Bernhardt wasn't just an actress. She was the world's first modern celebrity. She understood the power of the media and used it to her advantage, cultivating a public persona that was larger than life. Her life was a whirlwind of passion, artistry, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. She was not content with merely being good, she strove to be the best, and her dedication to her craft was evident in every performance. Her legacy continues to inspire actors, artists, and anyone who dares to dream big. Even today, Sara Bernhardt's influence can be seen in the world of theatre and beyond. Her pioneering spirit and her refusal to be confined by societal expectations paved the way for future generations of performers. She remains a timeless icon, a testament to the power of talent, determination, and individuality. As we look back on her life and career, we are reminded of the impact one person can have on the world. Sara Bernhardt's story is one of triumph over adversity, of breaking barriers, and of leaving a lasting legacy that continues to inspire and captivate. In the end, Sara Bernhardt was more than just a star of the stage. She was a beacon of hope and inspiration. Her life and work remind us that with passion, perseverance, and a willingness to defy the odds, anything is possible. Sara Bernhardt's early life was marked by instability and hardship. Born in Paris in 1844 as Henriette Rosine Bernard, she was the illegitimate daughter of Julie Bernard, a Dutch courtesan. Her father's identity remained a mystery, adding another layer of complexity to her early years. Young Sara's childhood was a far cry from the luxurious life she would later lead. She was shuffled between boarding schools and foster homes, often neglected and longing for stability and care. Her mother, often absent due to her profession, provided little emotional support or guidance. Despite a difficult upbringing, Sara possessed an undeniable spark and resilience. She was a highly emotional and dramatic child, often prone to outbursts and theatrical displays. Little did she know these very traits, considered flaws by some, would become the hallmarks of her captivating stage presence. Sara Bernhardt's journey to theatrical stardom was not without its obstacles. Born in 1844 in Paris, Sara faced numerous challenges from a young age. Her mother, a courtesan, had high hopes for her daughter, but acting was not one of them. Initially, her ambition to become an actress was met with resistance, particularly from her family. They believed that the stage was no place for a respectable young woman. Acting was seen as a disreputable profession, especially for someone from her background. Acting was considered a disreputable profession, especially for a young woman from her background. Despite the societal norms and her family's disapproval, Sara's passion for the stage was unwavering. She was determined to prove them wrong and follow her dreams. Undeterred, Sara persevered. She enrolled in the prestigious Conservatoire de Musique et de Déclamation in Paris, determined to hone her craft. The Conservatoire was known for producing some of the finest actors and actresses of the time, and Sara was eager to learn from the best. Her natural talent and fiery passion were evident, but her early performances were met with mixed reviews. Some critics appreciated her unique style, while others were less impressed. They often found her voice too high-pitched and her acting style overly dramatic. Critics often found her voice too high-pitched and her acting style overly dramatic. Despite the criticism, Sara continued to refine her skills, taking every piece of feedback as a lesson. She was determined to make a name for herself in the world of theatre. However, everything changed in 1868. That year marked a turning point in Sara's career. At the age of 24, she was cast in the play Le Passant, the Passerby, at the Odeon Theatre. At the age of 24, Sara was cast in the play Le Passant, the Passerby, at the Odeon Theatre. Her performance as the young male poet, Zanetto, was a revelation. She brought a depth and sensitivity to the role that captivated audiences and critics alike. Her performance as the young male poet, Zanetto, was a revelation. The role required her to step out of her comfort zone and portray a character vastly different from herself. Sara's ability to embody Zanetto with such authenticity and emotional depth was nothing short of extraordinary. The critics were captivated by her emotional depth, her captivating stage presence, and her ability to embody the character fully. They praised her for her versatility and her ability to convey complex emotions with ease. This performance marked a significant milestone in her career. This breakthrough role catapulted Sara Bernhardt into the spotlight, marking the beginning of her extraordinary career. From that moment on, she was in high demand, receiving offers from theatres across Europe. Sara's determination, talent, and resilience had finally paid off, and she was well on her way to becoming one of the most celebrated actresses of her time. Sara Bernhardt's love life was as dramatic and unconventional as her on-stage persona. Known for her fiery spirit and unyielding independence, Sara's romantic entanglements were as legendary as her performances. She was a woman who embraced passion and refused to be confined by societal expectations. In an era when women were often expected to be demure and submissive, Sara stood out as a beacon of defiance and self-expression. Her relationships, often tumultuous and short-lived, were a testament to her independent spirit and her desire for both love and freedom. She was not one to settle for a conventional life, and her lovers often found themselves caught in the whirlwind of her vibrant personality. In 1864, at the young age of 20, she married Henri Prince de Ligne, a Belgian aristocrat. The union was a grand affair, celebrated with much fanfare and attended by the elite of society. The marriage, however, was short-lived. Despite the initial excitement, the couple soon found themselves at odds. Sara's relentless pursuit of her career and her need for autonomy clashed with Henry's traditional views on marriage and his expectations of a dutiful wife. Henri, accustomed to a life of privilege and tradition, struggled to understand Sara's artistic temperament and her need for independence. Their differences became irreconcilable, leading to their eventual separation. Following her divorce, Bernhardt had a series of relationships with prominent figures in the arts, including the renowned painter Gustave Doré. Their connection was fueled by a mutual appreciation for creativity and a shared understanding of the artist's life. And the celebrated playwright Victor Hugo. Hugo, known for his literary genius, was captivated by Sara's talent and charisma. Their relationship, though intense, was marked by the challenges of balancing their respective careers and personal lives. These relationships, while passionate, were often complicated by Sara's demanding career and her independent nature. Her dedication to her craft meant that she was frequently away, immersed in the world of theatre and performance. She refused to be tied down, valuing her freedom and her artistic pursuits above all else. Sara Bernhardt's love life was a reflection of her larger-than-life persona, bold, unrestrained, and unapologetically true to herself. Her legacy as a trailblazer in both her professional and personal life continues to inspire generations.